Imagine you are sitting in a spaceship, engines humming softly, pointing directly away from Earth into the deepest black. You fly for a year, then 10, then 1,000. You pass Mars, you leave the solar system, you drift past the Milky Way's spiral arms into the intergalactic void. You keep going. Your intuition tells you that eventually you must hit a wall. You must reach the end of the map. You expect to see a boundary where the stars stop and nothingness begins. But here's the terrifying part. There is no wall. There is no edge. And yet, there is a limit that is far more restrictive than any physical barrier could ever be. We were wrong about the universe having a border we could touch. The truth is not that the universe ends, but that it is disappearing. There's a horizon around us, a cosmic event horizon, that is swallowing the light of distant galaxies forever. It is closing in. And once a galaxy crosses it, it is gone from our reality, not because it died, but because the space between us is growing faster than the speed of light. This is not science fiction. This is the cold, hard physics of our existence. And understanding why we can never reach the edge of the universe is the key to understanding our place within it. To grasp this, we must first understand what we mean when we say universe. When you look up at the night sky, you are looking into the past. Light takes time to travel. The moon is 1 second away. The sun is 8 minutes. The nearest star is 4 years. When we look at distant galaxies, we are seeing them as they were billions of years ago. This creates a bubble of visibility around Earth. We call this the observable universe. It is a sphere with a radius of about 46 billion light years. Beyond that sphere, there is likely more universe. There could be infinite galaxies, infinite stars, infinite Earths. But we can never see them. Their light has not had enough time to reach us since the Big Bang. Think of it like standing in the middle of a vast, foggy ocean. You can only see as far as the fog allows. You know the ocean continues, but for all intents and purposes, what lies beyond the fog might as well not exist. This horizon is not a location in space. It is a limit of time. It is the maximum distance light could have traveled since the beginning of everything. And this limitation is the first layer of the prison we inhabit. However, that's not the real problem. If the universe were static, if it were sitting still like a quiet room, we could theoretically wait. Give it enough time, and the light from beyond the fog would eventually reach us. We could expand our observable bubble. But the universe is not static. It is expanding. And this is where everything changes. In the late 1920s, Edwin Hubble discovered that galaxies are moving away from us. But it wasn't just that they were moving through space. Space itself was stretching. Imagine drawing dots on a balloon and then inflating it. The dots don't move across the rubber. The rubber between them grows. Now, imagine that rubber is stretching faster than light can travel across it. This is happening right now. Due to a mysterious force we call dark energy, the expansion of the universe is accelerating. Distant galaxies are receding from us at speeds greater than the speed of light. This does not violate Einstein's theories because space itself can expand at any speed. Only objects moving through space are limited. So, while you sit still, the ground beneath you is stretching, carrying distant worlds away from you faster than any signal they send can bridge the gap. And this is where things get strange. We are not just isolated. We are becoming more isolated every second. Galaxies that are visible to us today will vanish tomorrow. Their light is fighting against the stretching fabric of space, like a swimmer trying to reach the shore while the current pulls them out to sea. Eventually, the current wins. The light redshifts, stretching into longer, invisible wavelengths, fading into darkness. In the far future, an astronomer looking up from Earth will see nothing but the Milky Way. The rest of the universe will have disappeared beyond the cosmic horizon. They will believe they are alone in a single island universe. They will have no evidence of the Big Bang, no evidence of expansion. The history of the cosmos will be erased. We are living in a privileged time. We are the last generation that will ever be able to see the true scale of the cosmos. The edge is not a place we can travel to. It is a boundary that is actively running away from us. The more we chase it, the further it retreats. But here's where things get strange. Even if we had a ship that could travel at the speed of light, we still could not reach the edge. Why? Because the edge is defined by the light reaching us, not us reaching it. If you travel outward, you are carrying your own observable bubble with you. You are the center of your own universe. Wherever you go, the horizon moves with you. It is like chasing the horizon on Earth. You can sail west forever, but the sun will always set ahead of you. The horizon is not a physical line on the water. It is a relationship between the observer and the curve of the planet. In the cosmos, the curve is time and expansion. You cannot catch up to the beginning of time. You cannot outrun the expansion of space. The technology required to breach the observable universe does not exist because the barrier is not material. It is causal. Information from beyond the horizon cannot causally affect us. It is disconnected from our reality. We are trapped in a pocket of spacetime, sealed off from the rest of the infinite whole. So we arrive at the hard truth. The failure is not just technological. It is fundamental. Every time we propose a solution, the universe presents a bill we cannot pay. We dream of warp drives, but they require negative energy. We dream of wormholes, but they are unstable. We dream of traveling faster than light, but causality forbids it. We are like ants living on a single leaf of a vast forest, unable to comprehend the trees beyond our immediate view. The universe is vast, colossal, and indifferent. It does not care if we understand it. It does not care if we explore it. The expansion is driven by dark energy, a property of the vacuum itself. It is invisible, ancient, and unstoppable. We cannot turn it off. We cannot slow it down. We are passengers on a raft drifting apart from every other raft in the ocean. The silence of the universe is not empty. It is growing. The distance between us and the stars is increasing every moment. The night sky is slowly going dark. And this is where everything changes. We begin to look for meaning in this limitation. Why would the universe be built this way? Why hide the rest of existence from us? Perhaps the limitation is not a prison, but a protection. If we could see the infinite, if we could comprehend the full scale of the cosmos, our minds might break. We are designed to understand the local, the tribe, the village, the planet. The cosmic horizon keeps us focused on what we can influence. It forces us to look inward. The edge of the universe is not out there. It is in here. The atoms in your body were forged in the hearts of dying stars. The carbon in your cells, the iron in your blood, the calcium in your bones. You are made of the same stuff as the distant galaxies we can never reach. The universe is not something you are inside. You are something the universe is inside. We are the eyes and ears of the cosmos. If we stay here, if we nurture this tiny blue dot, we fulfill a purpose that no other world can. We do not need to conquer the stars to be significant. We need to understand them. We can send our minds even if our bodies cannot follow. This is the emotional landing. We are small. We are fleeting. Our lives are but a spark in the dark. But that spark is precious. The fact that we cannot reach the stars makes the fact that we are here at all a miracle. Think of the fragility of our existence. One asteroid, one supernova, one shift in orbit, and we are gone. Yet, here we are, asking questions, looking up. The barrier is not a failure of humanity. It is a definition of humanity. We are the creatures of Earth. Our destiny is not to scatter across the galaxy like dandelion seeds. Our destiny is to tend the garden we were given, to preserve the only biosphere we know, to love the only home we have. The stars are beautiful because they are distant. They are mysteries because they are unsolved. If we conquered them, they would become mundane. They would become real estate. By leaving them in the sky, we keep the wonder alive. We keep the curiosity burning. The silence of the universe is not empty. It is full of potential. It is a canvas for our imagination. So, what does this mean for you? It means that the next time you look up at the night sky, you do not feel small because you are insignificant. You feel small because you are part of something too grand to conquer. You are a witness. And that is a noble role. The universe is vast, yes, but it is also inside you. The atoms in your body were forged in the hearts of dying stars. You are stardust that has learned to think. You do not need to travel to the edge of the universe to connect with the cosmos. You are already made of it. The journey is internal. The exploration is intellectual. The legacy is what we leave here. What surprised you the most about the limits of the cosmos? Was it the expansion or the idea that galaxies are disappearing? I want to know your thoughts. Would you try to leave if you could, or do you agree that Earth is enough? Let's discuss this in the comments. Your perspective adds to the collective understanding of our place in the void. If this journey through the impossible resonated with you, if it made you look at the sky differently, please like this video. It helps us share these stories with more dreamers. And subscribe to join us as we continue to explore the boundaries of science and existence. We may never reach the edge physically, but together, we can understand it. Thank you for watching. Keep looking up.